I've got myself some extra diamonds on here, but it's also time to reject the rejects. Those that are encroaching on our diamond ore to build height war. The others, no. Definitely not. No? These are really easy to make. You've got unlimited stone everywhere, unlimited emeralds. I mean, come on, guys. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take. I didn't realize that we were gonna have to moderate this thing, so we are gonna take these guys down a peg just to below where we are. I've just realized that Pearlescent Moons is starting at build height and going all the way down to the floor because, of course, Australia. So down we go. This is actually going to take a really long time. Less than 10 episodes in and we're already having an ore war. All because Scar couldn't keep it in his ender chest. He had to flex. These fake towers can exist. They're just not allowed to go above ours that are real hard-earned diamond ores. Only towers of pure diamond ore are able to withstand this competition. So this one, unfortunately, did not stand the test of time and has crumbled. Rejected. We're looking at, that was 5 minutes for the stone one. And now I've got the emerald one, which I actually think goes all the way up to build height. Okay, that is a lot of emeralds, and I only went to the red cross, so that is very impressive, but rejected. So we've got a slight issue here that the Emerald Tower has been rejected, but what about the Diamond Tower? Because technically, each block of diamond is 9 diamonds, and each block of diamond ore is somewhere between 1 and 4 if you have fortune, meaning it's actually harder to create the diamond block tower than the diamond ore tower. However, it is easier to get diamonds from other hermits, because most hermits don't keep them as diamond ore. I assume me, Scar, and Doc have all mined these manually. We're not accepting diamond ore as payment. So, although it's harder, you can acquire diamonds via a shop. But it is harder to create a diamond block tower, so I'm going to say they count. And they can definitely mix and match if they want. Okay, there we go. Rejected, approved. And just in case they didn't get the message, there's a giant tick. Mumbo's redstone tower never really got tall enough to become a problem, so rejected. And then we've got the pumpkin tower. I mean, this one's quite attractive as far as towers go, but again, pumpkins, very, very easy to farm. This is a joy. I've just spent 20 minutes taking down an emerald tower, so this is a joy. You see, the issue with these towers is that they kind of undermine the effort that me and Scar and the other diamond guys have gone to. So these can't count. It's not a fair competition. We're trying to get to build height with diamonds. I could do a tower instantly using any block that's in my house. So unfortunately, these do not fulfill the criteria. Now, if someone wanted to create an ancient debris tower, I mean, be my guest, but I'd allow that. You know what? I feel like I should pay Ren for making this out of pumpkins. This has been so much faster than the other ones. Just before anyone gets super upset in the comments, don't worry, we all talk behind the scenes. They knew this was coming. We had a talk about what's acceptable and what's not in this diamond race to the top, and they knew this was coming. The bone tower's gone. The stone tower's gone. The emerald tower is gone. The pumpkin pie tower is gone. For some reason, I don't want to touch the rainbow one. It just feels wrong. I mean, it still doesn't count, but there's something, I don't know. It's a rainbow. I'm not gonna touch the rainbow. However, I now feel like I am ready to add my diamonds to the top of the pile. Wait a minute. Is Scar just above me? I am at 201. Scar's tower is at 204. Well, we're definitely going to make our way above Scar's tower. The big question is, will we get above Doc's tower? Right, my tower is 212, which is above Scar's. Is it above Doc's tower? I'm all out of diamonds now. It's 221. I've got no more diamonds. It's time to stop mining our way to victory and start thinking with my 2 brain cells. Fortunately for me, I went to school once. Now don't worry, we're not taking this down. We're not going to win this by brute force. We're going to win this by applying our brain cells to the things that we may or may not have learnt very well at school. We're tweaking the circumstances. Geometry. By reconfiguring it to a staircase or a diagonal, we've actually managed to shorten his tower by about 15 blocks. It does look a bit wonky, but that's okay. We are now in the lead. He's actually above Scar's tower by 1, and then we have managed to think our way into the lead. But this is, this doesn't look very stable. We've at least got to make it physically stable. Excellent. Everything is going according to plan. Oh, man, that actually took most of my morning. But now we're on track for a fair fight. I think things are about to really kick into gear here. We've got some serious contenders to get to world height, and I'm just waiting for earthquakes, for things to just fall over sideways. It's going to get crazy now. I don't expect a single one of these towers to end up being a completely straight line. There's no way. They're all going to go wonk. They're all going to just fall over. You wait. This is going to be an absolute disgrace and an absolute mess and probably a lot of fun. Now, earlier, I did come across this, which is the Octo Drop. I haven't actually read this. You are hereby challenged to master Octo Drop, located in the mini submarine at the Giant Octopus. Your 3 slow fall potions and payment for your first attempt are included. So it's this thing over here, which I believe at some point was an April Fool's prank, the Secret Fool's prank, that's now been masterfully turned into a brand new minigame. So we have to fall through as many rings as we can and land in the bullseye to trigger the fireworks. Red rings are worth 2 points, all are worth 1. So the rules are no elytra, 1 diamond per run, maximum of 3 runs per player, and you must land on the bullseye. The highest scoring run counts and should be added to the book. Take the bubble elevator to the top, then drink 1 potion. Oh man. Okay. Right, so 3 diamonds. That's my payment for my 3 runs. Time for the first attempt. XB posted in Discord what the winning prize is for this thing, and oh my goodness, it's so good. There's a lot of really good stuff up for grabs. Those red ones are worth 2 points, so they've got to be very important. But the run only counts if you can get all the way to the bullseye. So we're mostly this side. Here we go. 1. Oh man, this is going to be way slower than I thought. Oh, I'm going for the 2. I'm going for the 2. I'm going for the 2. Bing. Oh my goodness, this is way harder than I thought. I didn't even count that. And we're going to land on the bullseye. Okay, I could definitely do better. The real deal, here we go. We're going for straight for that one. Straight for the 2, that's 2 points. 3, 4. We're not going to make that one. 5. 6, 7. 8, 9, 10. This is a good run. 11. Come on, land on the bullseye. Does that count? Is there a little... I think there's a little tiny delay. It's really hard to tell. Maybe the key isn't the red rings. Maybe the key is just to get through as many ones. But they must be. Maybe I should have really, like, scoped this out. You don't have a lot of maneuverability in the air. Right, here we go. This one first, obviously. Then try and get over to this one. Back through this one. And then there's no way you're going to get to 2. 3. I've taken a totally different route this time. Don't actually... I've lost count already. And then I could get through these last 2. And then I've got to hit the bullseye. Okay, I did. Okay, there's a small delay. Whew! Thought I wasn't hitting the bullseye. Okay, so out of those 3 runs, I don't actually know which one was the best. However, we've done the best we can. So I'm gonna go and review those and then submit my best score. Okay, unfortunately, after reviewing that, I believe my score was actually 12. So Grian, 12 points. That means that we are we're in the kind of the average of everything. So it looks like Hypno got 14 somehow. You'd have to practice that a lot to be able to get it right. Oh well, we didn't win the Octo drop, but it's kind of cool that the Secret Fools prank actually became a proper minigame briefly. Well, anyway, now that we've successfully failed that, let's head over to the big old base. I'm loving where this is going, by the way. This is the right amount of chaos for me. Right, let's head over to the base, check up on Dwayne, and see where we're going. Oh, Mumbo has been busy. Alright, Dwayne, how are we doing? Oh, that's a bit more growth than I was expecting. Today, I would like to achieve... Has Mumbo finished? Is that it? Is that the... Oh, there's signs and everything. Alright, we'll read that in a second. Today, what I would like to achieve is an additional... I mean, I've just zoomed in on nothing. It's like being back in the Matrix room. I would like to achieve another floating rock and attach it to Dwayne here to match up with my portal. There's going to be quite a lot of series of floating islands. Now, the only thing that's floating at the moment is I was so pleased to see how many positive comments there were about the portal. I was so excited to show you all, and I've got to say, it went down really, really well. No one cared too much about my my blue roof and stuff, but the portal, they love the portal. So thank you very much for all the kind words. I really, really like it as well. Okay, so today we're trying to achieve another floating island, but I want to read what this says. Mumbo's online right now, but I don't know where he is. This is my new vault. It looks lovely, doesn't it? You can only get in by breaking blocks, which is cheating, lol. There is no other way in, so I guess I win. I am too good. Oh, okay. He's saying that there's no way in other than breaking blocks. I can attempt. First attempt. So this says I'm not allowed to break any blocks to get in. Although this looks like a vault, it's not. Don't bother. Well, if it was a vault, I've won. But it's not a vault, so it doesn't matter. I mean, could have made the defenses here a little better, don't you think? This reminds me of Season 6, where we made a giant wall and you could just walk through the whole thing. So no blocks breaking. There's not like a secret entrance here. No. There's no buttons. No redstone. No pufferfish. Maybe. Is there there must be a button or something. Is it even possible? I guess there's no other way in. There he is. You see, Mumbo has got 2 brain cells, you see. Mumbo and Jumbo. And he's down to 1 because the Jumbo, I'm assuming, is inside the vault. The Jumbo brain cell. He's mostly Mumbo at this point. I mean, not really. Wait, I just asked him if it's possible and he said not really. Well, how am I supposed to get in? Well, this isn't fair. I might be able to glitch my way in. There might be a way, but I couldn't think of one. The only rule is no breaking blocks. Okay. I have an idea. Also, this is the first time I'm actually using the portal, so this could go really wrong. I don't actually think this is linked up in any way. I don't know where we are. Right. Okay, I have an idea how we can glitch our way in, but I'm not sure this is going to work. And it involves a trip to the big old storm. Have you guys seen this? What Scar's done? The perimeter? This is our trading/raid farm, and it's magnificent. Scar made a giant cargo ship, which is entirely mob-proof, and all of our villagers are obviously inside. How cool is this? And Scar's obviously been using this lately? Why are there a bunch of bowls here? Right, so here's my idea. I actually came over here to get some ender pearls. I was going to trade. So we'll get some ender pearls, and maybe we can glitch our way in with some ender pearls. Man, this farm is the coolest. We need to add some of this stuff to the entity. Okay, here we go. Right. This might work. I've managed to glitch my way through several things with ender pearls before. Is there a way to do this? Okay. Full speed. Nope. Definitely not. What if I get under here? No. He's just watching me suffer. Right, I'm sure I can do this. This isn't working. Nope. Oh my goodness. I don't think I've ever seen an endermite head before. That looks sus. Doesn't it look like a bit like an Among Us guy? You're loving this, aren't you? You are absolutely loving this. Right. Here we go. No. No. We got this. We, in fact, did not got this. Oh! I didn't check my health. I don't think this is gonna work. Okay. Hold on, hold on. Technically I killed myself. Technically that was on me. Your vault did nothing. Your vault did nothing but stand there and be annoying. Okay, give me one more chance. One more chance. I do have a new plan. Similar vein of thought. One more. Come on, one more chance. Okay. Okay, we're not gonna do that again. I've glitched into many things using that trick before, and that one didn't like it. Actually, it was a conversation I had with Scar recently that has given me this idea. So, our good friend Good Times with Scar, somewhere around here, has a cookie shop. I think it's right here. Okay, so Scar sells cookies, and I know this because he was really sad. He was like, Grian, I sell these cookies and no one's bought any. So I said I'd buy a couple. But why don't we really take this to the next level? And let's buy all his cookies. 1 diamond for 64. Okay, here we go. All the diamonds. These are the ones I'm looking for, because these are chorus fruit. So yeah, there you go, Scar. I've given you some sales, and now it's gonna take me a really long time to make my way through all of these cookies. Here we go. I've completely filled my inventory with these things. I'm going in. So all I gotta do, get myself as close as possible. This will work? No, this is gonna take many attempts. In fact, it may take every single cookie that I've got. Attempt 2. Technically, I've already failed, but he's given me another chance. All I gotta do is get lucky. Get lucky. Nope. Did he think of this as well? Is it just solid? Is this all just a gigantic joke? Like, is it even... He might have just made it solid block. Yeah, you know what's coming. I'm gonna get in. Eventually, I am gonna get in. I'm halfway through a stack now, and I'm not getting any luck. Just gonna look at Mumbo every time I eat a cookie. Good job I bought the entire stock, because it doesn't look like... Can I... Is it even... Oh, it is! Oh! Oh, no. Wait, I can get out of here. I can get out of here! Why can't I... Oh, I'm just eating... Come on. No. Ah! Yes. Why does Minecraft prioritize chorus fruit over a rocket? I assume I got in the vault. Mumbo, there's not even anything in the vault.
Well, yeah, but it was a decoy vault. It was a decoy vault designed specifically to kill you. I just knew that you couldn't help yourself. Like if I passively aggressively said that there was no way of breaking in, you wouldn't be able to help yourself, and you would have to try and break in. I mean,
the lava?
Yeah, I mean the lava. I wasn't. You knew they were probably going to be trapped. You went in with full gear. You asked specifically for me to make it so that you couldn't get into the vaults and they would be trapped, and you would overcome the traps. And you go in with all your stuff.
For some reason,
That's on you.
I didn't think very well. I was the one that said last time no gear, and I decided to just ignore what I said.
Yeah. Honestly, there was a little bit of panic in me. When you were like flying into it, I was like, oh gosh, that's actually like, that might not be a terrible idea, but then you just died on impact, which, you know, is
Wait, so this sign wasn't a joke. So this is a joke. This is the real vault. This one isn't.
Yeah, well,
the real vault.
this is going to be a vault. I honestly wasn't expecting. So here's the thing: I laid this bait, right, and I was like, in a few days, this might come to fruition. It's been like 10 minutes since I finished building the tiny vault, and you've arrived and attempted to break into it.
So did you just assume I would break in?
Oh yeah, no. Well, I just assumed that you would. Yeah, I assumed that you would use the chorus fruit. You see, I assumed.
Oh, so I'm not even smart.
No, in fact, I was a little bit concerned for you when you immediately started flying into it. I was like, oh my goodness, he didn't even think of the thing. Like, this is not what I expected to happen.
Oh man, I was so close to getting out, but I had chorus fruit in my hand, so I was trying to fly, and I kept eating chorus fruit. And then I thought, oh, maybe the chorus fruit will teleport me out, and all it did was teleport me on the lava.
Well, the thing is, it took forever for you to teleport in there.
Oh,
so
man.
So
that is 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Yep.
And then I can try again. Okay, well that...
5 diamond blocks, don't you? You owe me 5 diamond blocks. Did you forget about this part of the bargain?
I think I've forgotten about the entire bargain. Oh man, I actually forgot that I've like double lost. I've lost all my stuff plus 5. Oh my goodness. Why have I started this? You hear him in the background. It was your idea. I don't think I had a chance of winning that one. Right, well, I guess I gotta go and get my stuff back now.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, alright, well, okay, next time, there better be a chance of getting some goodies out of the vault.
I mean, yeah.
I
Okay,
technically got in. It was just, well, I didn't actually see anything in there.
You got into the trap, like I mean.
Oh, so
you broke into my vault.
So that's not actually the vault. It's just a decoy vault. Oh, for goodness' sake!
It's a decoy vault. Yeah. Well, I'm glad we made this deal.
I've started something that I'm going to regret. I already regret. Right, I'm gonna go get my stuff back. 2 weeks time, I'll see you again. No, seriously, I need to get my stuff back now. And I've got all my stuff back. Surprisingly, because of all the villagers set up, it honestly doesn't take that long, less than 10 minutes. Should I make Did You Die boxes again, or Have You Perished parcels, or I can't think of another word right now, but maybe there's another word that will work. Did You Die boxes. They could be very easy to create. So I haven't got any netherite. I don't know what happened to the 2 netherite that I had before. So I did lose my netherite, but I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure it's actually worth trying to get all netherite stuff. Maybe that's a job for another day. So, now let's turn our attention to the big old rock. And getting my stuff back was actually a really great opportunity to spend a few hours gathering all of the keynote blocks for my build. I managed to get lots of stone. I managed to get lots of light grey wool. The shopping district has enjoyed my diamonds, I can tell you that. But I've got mostly, I think, I got enough at least to do 1 island. But I might just keep going until I run out of stuff. I think that's the best way to go, and then I know how far all this stuff goes. So, on the inside, I haven't actually got a plan, but as you can see, I've added this giant platform here, and I've just been thinking out loud. Perhaps the pillars can go just to the top of this, and then I could have another platform in here. But what to do in here has eluded me a little bit. So, while I have a lot of the floating islands all planned out already, so you know I know exactly what's going to go here. I have no idea what's going to go on inside, and I'm thinking of not really planning it too much. So I was wondering whether I should have a huge sort of semicircular hole here that dips down, and my storage area could be all the way down there, and then I've got a little extra cubby hole here. And I think the shape of this giant rock lends itself to just getting creative. And then also I've got this, so I was wondering, maybe I could use this as a jumpy hole that goes down to the rift. It doesn't exactly head in the right direction, but maybe it's a fly hole that I could use to kind of fly down, make my way all the way down to the rift over there. Maybe that could work. It could be quite a fun transition, because at the moment I'm literally just dropping down into the beacon hole, and that's slightly less formal than I would like. Okay, so talked a little bit about what I would like to do. Now I'm ready to do the do. Are you ready? Oh, wait. Before you're ready, I have a brand new song from our one and only Jono. I have got a bit of a mysterious but happy tune that I'm going to use particularly for the top side of this base. This time-lapse probably won't be that long, so you get the short version, but next time, when I'm doing some big builds, you'll get the full edition. So here's a little taster of that song, and are you ready? Here we go! There we go. What do we think of this? So obviously these floating rocks have been made with World Edit and Voxel Sniper on my private server, because it's really difficult to make something like this by hand, and it's really common for builders. I've been using those tools for years, and I would never be able to make anything like that by hand. So I am very pleased with how this has come out. I can't tell you how invested I've started to get now that the base has started coming together. We do need to start thinking about how we're going to fill this up with lots of farms, and it's getting very exciting. So I've added a small entrance here, and I think what's going to happen now is this is going to wrap around slightly upwards, and then there will be another building here. This is the neoclassical segment all around this area. And then as we go up, obviously the style is going to change. Potentially, by the time that this whole thing is finished, these rocks will barely even be noticeable. So if you really like what you see, drink it in, because it's probably going to get absolutely covered with various different buildings. There is 3 more floating rocks that are due, but I have definitely run out of materials. Now behind our base is something I want to show you. It's nothing to do with me. I showed you the World Eater. Well, Doc has been eating the world, and I'm sure that he is pretty much finished. Look, ooh! And he missed some diamonds. We'll just, 3. We'll take these, because we're definitely going to need this. Oh no! I just used my last rockets in the hole. I am stuck in Doc's hole. That's not good. Oh, guten Himmel. Okay, well, that was pretty much all I wanted to get done this episode. Some shenanigans, some vault getting, some diamond ore war progress. I guess I'll just gather some tuff, because I'm gonna be here a while. Okay, well, guess I'll see you in the next episode once I find my way out of here. Thank you very much for watching. As always, it is very much appreciated. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I hope you like the direction that the base is heading in. So, that's all from me, and goodbye.